Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I'll tell you what, I have been having just a delightful time with this video game called VOIN. And, you know, we jumped in the other day and took a look at what was on offer, and I have since learned a lot more about VOIN and the weird world that it is attached to. Weird in all the right ways. And so what I wanted to do was come back in and show you a little bit more of this video game, because I think it has so much going for it. I think what we'll do today is get a little bit further. At least that's the plan, right? You never know for sure how things are gonna go. But things are looking a little bit different these days, right? We've got, well, we've got a fire sword. We're actually setting ourselves ablaze every few moments or so. And that's helping do additional damage. And everything is coming together, well, quite wonderfully. So like I say, wanted to come back in and show this game off to you again. And see if we can get to this underbelly of an area. I got quite deep last time I ventured into this spot. And, you know, things were going well until they weren't. You know what I mean? So, look, I decided, you know, what we're gonna do is make coffee, right, as one does, and come back in here, see if we can get a little bit further, right? And if we can zap some enemies with lightning at the same time and not get hit with gigantic boulders, well, that would be great too, wouldn't it? We all deserve nice things. So that's the plan for today. All right. And happy Halloween and cheers to you. I hope your day is going wonderfully so far. On this Halloween. And you know what? It at least in my neck of the woods, it seems like the weather is gonna hold out. I mean, I can think of Halloween from, you know, a few years back where, well, we were walking through the snow. No joke. So this seems pretty nice, you know. I think I woke up to temperatures of 39 degrees. You know, not bad. It's a little chilly. I mean, if we still consider this to be fall, you know, it's a little chilly, I suppose. All right, a little bit far away for the kick to happen proper. Oh, love nailing that. I have tried to get better at using the dodge because, of course, if we time it correctly, we get the icy version of ourselves. And it turns out that's a nice thing to have in combat. Let's grab these. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, where am I getting hit? Okay. I think we've picked up all the stuff. And we are going to continue heading towards the large castle out there. Now, I've opened up some warp opportunities at this point. But, you know what? I wanted to take you along for the ride. It's not as fun to just warp right there. You know, you can take in all the greenery and, well, just enjoy it all, right? Listen to the storm. Be glad that we're not out in the storm, right? This is nice for us. It's a nice chill day. And with it being Halloween, I actually submitted for a vacation day. I just have one tiny, measly work call that I've got to do. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I really like the person that it's for, you know, and turns out people you like, you're willing to go the extra mile for them. Now, we could go up this way. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we are also handing out the poison damage as well lately. Yeah, why don't we just go up that way, and then I think there's a set of stairs that will take us the rest of the way up to where we're going. Now, if this is your first time seeing VOIN, clearly it is an FPS, hack and slash, roguelite, with extraction elements. I know, tall order there, right? Goat just said all the words. I did. You are correct. But you can extract because it does the Dark Souls thing, right? If you die, you lose all of your stuffs. And that's no fun. You don't want to lose your stuffs. So you can just point up to the sky and ask, and, well, you float up to the sky, just like in real life. And we go back to the safety of the hub world, right? Isn't that how you do it? It's kind of like at the end of the Matrix, right? First one. Yeah. Yep. If you look at that floating sphere down there, that is actually a warp device. And the reason I know that is because of how epic our community is. Some of you left me some tips in the comments section, and that was really, really helpful. So thank you to everybody. And we just have the greatest community ever here. You'll always hear me say that. Look at all the things we've done in 2025. You know, I just can't believe we're at the end of October. It's basically November today, right? Let's take a sip here real quick. Oh my. The old being chased sip. I don't recommend it. Okay. That feels really good to nail those. But all the stuff that we've done together this year, give yourself a pat on the back. My brother was in town last night and sat with my parents and my brother. We had a nice French silk pie, some coffee, and my dad was asking me, yeah, how's the channel going? How are things going? So it's great. It's great. I'm giving $3,000 to a charity this year. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Think about that, you know? Hanging out and playing video games, we were able to give $3,000 to a charity that helps put video games in children's hospitals to make their stay a little bit better. It's wild, just to think about, you know? I told them it's great, you know? Look, do I wish we had a community 10 times the size? Of course. Of course. But here we are. Here's what we're doing, you know? We're going to continue to grow. We'll be able to do even more together. Rome wasn't built in a day. Right? Okay. So, this is where our trek truly begins. Our trek downward. I think we got here last time, but I don't think we lasted very long. But the goat is better outfitted now. He's brought the fire. All right. Should we just surprise jump down? Yeah? All right. Let's maybe get a couple dashes there too. We drop the lightning when we fall far enough. Just like in real life. Okay. Well, you know, because look, we're getting into the dry season. You know, you're out there shocking everything, right? You go to fill up at the gas tank, go reach it, you're getting just blasted in the hands, right? If you know, you know. Now look, I think what we can do here, yeah, we can warp down to that sky node down there. But come on, what's the fun in that, right? We want to take the long way. We want to meander. We want to take it all in. You all didn't get to see this last time around, so it's only right that we take the long way home, right? I'm glad you agree. All right, you know what? We're gonna back up just a little bit here. Okay. And again, in case this is your first time seeing the game, I'll give you the play-by-play as I can. These pieces that we're picking up, the duplicates help level up our gear. And then when we go back to the hub area, we can take this resource over here and level it up further. And then at certain points, when we level it up enough, we can apply additional affixes there. So initially, this just had the lucky streak. Now it has the second heart affixed to it as well. Now you know everything there is to know. Not really, but kind of. Kind of. This was nice of them. They left the door open for us. It's kind of like that hotel chain, you know, the one that we leave the light on for you. It's a play on that, right? Not really, but kind of. Now we could just jump down over there, I believe, but again, in the interest of giving you the full tour and not taking away from any of that. Now we do have to saddle up our sword here and go for the long leap. Okay, let's put that back on. We're gonna need it. Right. Well, and selfishly, by retracing my steps, they're just picking up more interesting loot. It's a win-win. I mean, we like the roguelikes for this reason, right? Play a little bit, get stronger, repeat, get further, repeat. It is a beautiful thing. Okay. Yeah, I think they've done quite a bit to update VOIN. When I had initially played it, it was cool. I mean, it's got a very interesting look, but I don't think it had a fully fleshed out zone. And post-update now, this recent one, there's a lot to see. Usually that guy shoots several times, like 3 times. Nice. Okay, got a new item there. Just taking a look here. Isn't that interesting how it reflects? Really cool. All right, I'm going to take a sip of coffee here before we get into it. Cheers to you. And if you're having a good time out there, I'd appreciate if you left a like on the video. It helps more people see the video and learn about the game, and well, it helps them learn about our channel too. And how awesome we are. All the neat things that we're doing together out here. Yeah, see, we're just making our way downtown, right? Like that song. All right, we're gonna do one of those. Okay, that was nice. All right, it's getting interesting. We can open this guy. Oh man. You know, and very similar to the Souls-likes of the world, you start to look in the top right corner and you go, I don't know, should I? Should I? Should I? These creepy crawlers are getting even more creepy and crawly. Should we really risk it for the brisket? Right? And then you're saying, hey, don't be a nervous pervis. Right? Gotta go for it. Ah, see, he does. He shoots 3 times until he doesn't. Okay. Sub-Zero mode active. Now, that next sky node is right there. That's where we could have skipped to. But I'm taking you along for the ride. Right? Of course I am. Now, I do think that I have surprised myself that I have not gotten more lost while playing this game. You've probably noticed by now, there's no map. See, now this is interesting because they've left the door. I usually go this way, which I still think we will. I just want to check inside the... Hey, level 8. How about it? We'll talk about the value of the level ups as well. Now you see these potential over here. When we level up, I believe we gain additional potential points, and that allows us to slot these passive upgrades into a skill tree. And I'll show that off to you if this run ever ends. You know, this run might just go forever. We'll have to see. And you're saying, no, Goat, that's not going to happen. And how dare you for even suggesting that? Oh, well, that's interesting. All right, is this something we can... Oh. Wow. Okay, so that is a door that we can interact with. Interesting. So let's do this. And I'm happy to see the crystalline ring. I'm happy to see the guardian hearts. All right, should we go through here and see what's beyond? I don't know that I've gone this way. I'm slightly concerned. And we are going further down, to be sure here. Just want to make sure we're not backtracking. I don't think we are. Especially with the enemies. Because I don't think the enemies respawn. Those guys poison their buddies, just to be clear. Okay. Oh, so this is taking us outside. Huh. I mean, well, what appears to be outside. Let's see if that's truly the case. Huh. I mean, just from here, that does look new, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna find out shortly. But that does look like a bigger guy back there, doesn't it? Like he has some authority over that group. I'd rather take him on. Oh, here comes the big guy. All right, so he's the one throwing that fiery slash, by the way. Ooh. Oh, he didn't like that too much. Okay, big guy's down. Oh, man. All right, that guy's down. I know what you're thinking. The goat should really seriously consider shoutcasting as a future career move. His use of that guy did this and this guy did this, that's perfect for it. Yeah, this is okay, so this is very new. Otar Amell, the city of the dead. Wow. Okay, this is very exciting, folks. It almost looks like a fog door out there, doesn't it? Let's take a sip. Cheers to all of you. Now, what's interesting here, all right, we can't point up at the sky. It looks like we're still technically inside. Is this a sky node over here? No, this is one of the... Oh, it is a sky node. Okay. Thought it was one of the passives that we can add to the mix, but this is great. So yeah, so we can't point up at the sky because there is no sky. Sorry to tell you. But look at how sprawling and gigantic these areas are. It's really neat. You know, I really get a sense of adventuring. And I think, you know, I think that's maybe sometimes hard to find in a rogue game, right? You know, usually you gotta pull up to the Skyrims of the world to get that sense, but it's so big, so much to see. Really, really great. All right, so am I slightly concerned at what we're gonna run into? Absolutely, absolutely. But we've opened up a sky node, and that's exciting because we can just come right back if things don't go well. All right, guys. Perfect. Right in the forehead. I do... Oh, okay. You like how they warn you with the lighting on the sides of the screen when something's around? I appreciate that. Okay. Runes of the Purist. Now, I will eventually check all of those out and take a look, make sure we're using the best stuff we can. Good night. All right, look at this. Oh, that's really, that's hidden pretty well, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's unfortunate for that chest. But I like that when you get close enough to it, you know, they do let you know. You got a nice green glow to them. All right, I'm always concerned about whether we can, like, walk through that stuff or not. That really does look like a fog door. All right, what do we got here? The rose. New item, okay. Now, you know I tend to get attached to my gear. I know. I know. This one I like because it blasts out chain lightning every few hits, speak of the devil. Every handful of hits, that pops off. And so what I've done with other pieces of gear is... Oh my. Okay, well that looks like a boss. That absolutely looks like a boss. And I wonder if that door up there is sealed until we have a conversation down there. You know how those conversations can sometimes wind up, right? Yeah, so I've used the other gear to strengthen the lightning damage and kind of built around it, so it can be hard to just change things on the fly. All right, we got another new item. This is great. All right, let's see if we can get rid of this guy. Wonderful. Yeah, you know, groups can be challenging, and so I decided early on that I liked how the lightning would kind of grab onto other enemies, if you will. All right, wonderful. Let's grab this if we can here. Phoenix's feather. Okay, do we have another chest over here? I saw a glint of green. Yes, we do. Uh-oh, we got... Ooh, oh wow, okay. So these shadow guys are attached to other enemies. But I think we've since dispatched the enemy that was bringing the shadow dude into play. Let's see. I still think we should go towards the what I'm calling a fog door. And just investigate that and make sure we can't interact with it. Because, you know, if it's a shortcut of some kind, we should probably do that before we have our conversation. Just in case the conversation doesn't go well. Oh, he needs to use the unstuck function that's in the menu. I don't know if he has access to that or not, like I do. They did the thing... Oh, this guy got stuck too. Wow. They did the thing that they did in Witchfire where, you know, if you get caught on the geometry, you hit the unstuck. Oh, man, that's not great. Hit the unstuck button. Where is this guy at? Oh, he's further down. That's why we can't. All right. You know what, guy? Thank you for this. All right. Appreciate your sacrifice. We're going to keep rocking along here, going along the side, because I think we can just kind of get over. And I like that you can kind of, you know, forge your path. Like, yes, there's a direct way there, but you know what? It's our world here. They're just living in it, right? Okay. My goodness. All right, there's the shadow guy. We got to get rid of him. My goodness. Okay, what do we have here? Golden Scarab. That's good, because I happen to be using that. Okay, what happened to our fog door? Is that over here? It's gonna look differently now that we're right next to it. swear it was over here in the area. Right? Let's get a quick... Oh my, alright. What a neat looking zone. It's very sprawling. Okay, you know what? Oh, there it is right there. Okay, we found it. We found it, folks. How did I pass right by it? That's kind of funny. All right, wait a second. So it's... Well, there's... We want to go grab that. Alright. Ruby heart, that's good. Believe I am using that as well. Okay, so... Wait a second. It should be... Oh, there it is right there. Oh, so this is just gonna... I think this warps us all the way back. Which, you know, technically we've got the Sky Node at this point. I mean, we could just warp all the way back. And turn in what we... Yeah, let's do that. That's the responsible thing to do. Okay? And at some point, we've got to be responsible adults. Somebody's got to do it. Right? I'd call that a success. I would. You know, now look, I'm going to admit to my own bias, right? Definitely have a bias. But I think we can go ahead and call that a success. Now here's what's interesting. This is more points than I can ever remember having. So I'm excited about that. I do think that we should level some things up, probably starting with this, because this is a really nice piece of gear for us. It's got a lot of nice affixes there, so let's improve that. It's going to cost 4,000, but we're now going to do 100%. We're going to do 2.8 stacks of poison, freezing, or weakened. It doesn't look like our crit power is going to change, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and do that. And then, like I was saying, as you hit certain points, right? So this is at +5. Once it gets to +6, we'll be able to add another affix to it. And I know what you're thinking. Well, what does level 6 cost? I'm so glad you asked. An amount that we do not yet have. And I think we should probably spread the love around a little bit. So, let's take a look here. So we've added the Searing Whirl. What does this cost to improve? Almost 6,000, but we can do it. We can do it. That also opens at +6. So I think we should do this. Put a little bit more flavor on the sword. 110 lightning. 12 fire instead of 10. I don't hate it. And then we've got lightning damage. All right, so still no love on that third affix. I wonder if that's just kind of how that works at that level. Well, let's do it. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. And I know you might be thinking, but Goat, you didn't look at any of the other gear. I know. You would be correct. Turns out I like what I have for right now. Now, this is that tree that I was talking to you about earlier, where we need the the potential, right? Super Dash retains 100% of momentum. Well, that would be That would be kind of nice, maybe. Some of these are help me, hurt me's. Experience gain is increased by 15%, but a portion of experience is now lost on death. Oof. Oof. I mean, I like it, but I don't, you know? If I have the last heart remaining, all my damage increases by 50%. I do like that, but it's a 6-coster. So, if we can get more, that'd be nice. Let's go ahead and put this on because we can. And we can always take them off as well and change them out. So no big deal there. I think we're ready to get back out there. And now we can just warp on over. Eventually what'll happen as we finish certain quests out there, we'll open up different spots on the map where we can just do more of a massive type of warp forward. Again, I want to thank the folks that commented on the last video to let me know some of these things. I do feel like VOIN is a game that, you know, parts of it you just kind of have to figure them out, unless you have awesome friends like we do on the channel. So let's hit the cathedral. See, the warping around is pretty nice. You know what I've noticed too, that it appears we've got a new power. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, and that is on a cooldown. Holy cow. Are you kidding? I guess I failed to mention that we have a number of opportunities that happen to be on a cooldown. You've noticed that I don't use them as frequently as I probably should. Okay, I feel like we are seeing more of these guys, and I think, don't know for sure, but I think that as you level up gear, did you see where it said pressure level? I think that refers to the difficulty level, maybe, of the game. And it's funny, you know, I talked about Witchfire last time and how it kind of gives me Witchfire vibes. You know, as you level up in Witchfire, you kind of see the same thing, right? They talk about how, well, when you get stronger, the witch gets stronger, and so, you know, you're going to run into new enemies, and that's connected, of course, to the Gnosis system. And if you haven't played Witchfire, you're saying, "Go, what are you talking about? Have you gone mad?" No, I have not yet. Not yet today. But you know what? It's still early. There's plenty of time to go mad. Okay? So who knows? But you know, how can you go mad if you got coffee? And I do. So I'm not so worried about it. Now, once we get to the next sky node, I believe we'll basically get to go to, you know, wherever it is we'd like to go to. Let's grab those. We don't want to leave resources behind. Come on. All right, here we go. So let's blast on down to there. Okay. And now we're all the way back. Are we all the way back? Is our friend down there? Is this same spot? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right. All right. Well, you know, I still think there's gonna be a meeting of the minds, folks. But you know, hey, we were smart about this, okay? We kind of knew. So why don't we say the thing? I'll say cheers to you. Look, we don't know how this is going to go. Okay, so we just say once more into the maelstrom, because that's the thing we do. And well, let's see how this goes. Okay. I mean, I feel like I approached. Okay. Oh, that is superb. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do that again. Wow. Lightning, don't fail us. Oh, we can throw the sword and create a fire tornado too. Charge up with some lightning blast. Okay. Oh, we got more. All right, do the thing, guys. Give me some health back. Let's grab all this stuff before they come back. Are they coming back? Maybe one of them is. Oh my goodness. You know, I don't use that a lot, but that is epic for crowds. They're gonna be way too far away. You're telling me, dude. Holy cow. All right, can we do this? That'll work to take out one of them. So the nice thing is, as you get kills, get some hearts back because of one of the pieces of gear that I have. Wow, more. Okay. The sword even does some damage on the way back. Oh, let's go with the tornado again. Sornado. Okay.
Still here. The stench is still here. Keep going.
All right, I mean, I felt like I was doing a good job. Well, where are they? I think they're gone. I feel like I should try to grab the weapon. Okay. Oh.
Needed to see if you will join us.
Oh, they were a little bit far away. Jeez. Oh my. Oh, it's a big one. It's several big ones. And the throwy ones. Alright, why don't you guys hang out in there for a minute? Thanks. Thanks for this. Holy cow. One time. Wow. Okay, am I surprised this is still going on? Yes. Yes, I am. I would only be honest with you. I think this is a little cruel and unusual. But here we are. We're still kicking. Oh, goodness. Here we go again. All right. I guess they just figure, you know, we give you all of these awesome powers. You can take down a legion. All right. Wow. Now, at least we took that guy down. Oh, that was a swing and a miss, wasn't it? That one wasn't. You've probably noticed by now that occasionally they send those bolts at their buddies. And their buddies get poisoned. It's pretty nice.
No, this is not enough. I sent all of them.
You are kidding me. I like that they give you an opportunity to pick your stuff up. I think that's what's happening here. So I can certainly appreciate that. I wonder if they also know it's me and they're thinking, oh, well, you know, we gotta give him a chance to sip and, you know, talk about the coffee. It's a beautiful dark roast today from Starbucks. Hope you got something nice going for you too. All right, guy, I've had about enough of your game. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and do this one last time, I suppose. All right. These are definitely newer guys. Holy moly. Too far away, yep. Ah, well, that worked. Feels like that skill is very good for this situation. Ah, just slightly off. Let's see if we can come over here and at least get some hits in. With the lightning. Now it appears that we're going to have several encounters with these guys. Okay. It seemed like the right time to do that. There we go. Okay. One time. Get them all. Perfect. Oh no. All right. Well, it's a start, right? Should we do it again? Yeah. Okay. Everything's just coming together somehow. Oh god, we've got the shadow guys now too. I don't know where we'd be without this tornado maneuver. And you're saying, yeah, you do. You know where we'd be. You would have sunk your battleship a long time ago. You're probably right. You're probably right to think that. I like this Sub-Zero maneuver too. All right. Ooh. You don't say. All right, I hear more on their way. Oh, boy. Now let's do one of these. And that guy? Oh, man. My goodness. All right, right now, there it is. So that's gonna help a little bit.
You can feel them.
No.
Crawling around.
No.
I hate it. Slaughter them.
No, I think he's wrong. I think he's just wrong at this point. That said, we are leveling up so much gear right now. This is wild. All right. Now, did you think it was gonna go on for another? Be honest. Be honest. Speak your mind in the comments. Did you think it was gonna go on for another round? I didn't. I really thought that was gonna be it. But well, maybe he's just funning around. Maybe he's gonna say, "Oh, I was just funning around. Happy Halloween." Oh, this is maybe not great for us. I have certainly taken down one of these before, but it was you know, it was in like boss form. And it was only one of them, and now, well, you know what's gonna happen, right? We all know what's gonna happen. Yep, now we're all together now, right? Oh my goodness, what are those? All right. Well. Okay, yeah. So we just want to try and work with that skill and rely on things like damage over time. I mean, there will be moments when we can get close, but I think they're going to be few and far between. Oh, shite. Okay. Crowd might vote to keep us. Interesting. Well, maybe he's referring to you all. And so if the voting opportunity comes, you know, do the thing. Speak your mind. All right. Can we do this? Let's go ahead and try for it. Nope. Oh, I really thought we nailed that one. Famous last words, right? Gotcha. Oh, wow. Okay. He dropped the purple. Let's see if we can just pick some guys off in that big group. Can we get you real quick? Maybe? All right. Or are we down to one? Okay, now folks, if he doesn't give us the weapon this time, if we somehow manage to make it through, and he doesn't come with the weapon, he's fired. I don't want to be his friend anymore. I'm not inviting him to dinner. He can't come for coffee. All right. That's excommunicado, right? Now, if we can get rid of these guys and we can clean up the ground a little bit. All right. Why don't you chew on that for a second? Well, it's a party again. But I think we just took down a big set of guests at the party. So at least there's that. You know what I'm also thinking too is that, you know, the moments when he lets us pick everything up on the ground. I wonder if that is also a time, speaking of, you know, this being an extraction type game, I wonder if that's also a time where you can say, hey, you know what? I'd like to dip out. I'd like to dip out now. Thanks, but no thanks, right? Maybe that's a thing. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were going to be a little bit too far away for that one.
Remember, they'll render. Will be your soul, leave you slaughter all.
Are you kidding, guy?
I can still smell them.
So, at this point, I feel like it just makes sense to keep going, right? I mean, who also thinks that, like, we're gonna have to fight him at the end of this chaos? I think there's a chance, but I do think we could leave at this point as well. Because we don't appear. Are we sealed in? No, I mean there's a ramp up here. I don't know that this is yeah, so it looks like we could leave, but you know, I'm not about to do that. Oh, folks, I gotta tell you, if there is a kind of enemy I really don't care for in this game, it's this one. It is absolutely this one. So these guys duck in and duck out. And, boy, I don't know what's going to be helpful against these guys when fighting everybody. Just might have to try a few things. That appears to be another new enemy type. Almost feels like they give you a round with the newer enemies, you know, just to see what's what. And then they go, okay, it's for real now. We're dumping everybody on you. Which, you know, I can appreciate that. As I think about this more, you know, even if I get wrecked at some point, which I'm beginning to think more and more is a strong possibility here. And I know you're thinking goat, but your attitude is your altitude. Yeah. You know, even if we get wrecked here, you know, it wasn't all for nothing, right? We opened up this area. And it appears there is plenty to explore. And so we've got that going for us. And all the loot pickups along the way. Yeah, just wait until we get the rock throwing variety at the same time. It's gonna be wonderful. All right. Otar Amell watches you. Well, that's the name of the area we're in. I hope. I think I hope. Come on, one time. Nail them all. Right. Thank goodness for poison. Thank goodness for poison being upgraded and supported by some of the other relics that I have. Okay, this looks like a good spot to start. Okay, well, we got a little bit of a shadow thing happening here, don't we? Let's pop that out there and see what happens. Looks pretty good, right? Oh my goodness. Well, that went pretty well. That was a nice volley. Yeah, well, you know, we're trying, but we are doing the best we can for you. I would have never signed on for this contract had I known. You know, hey, this is going to involve 27 arenas. It's becoming clearer and clearer to me why the terms were not described in detail. Let's pop that over there. Okay, well, you know, so we're getting the level ups at least too. All right, didn't mean to do that. That one I wanted to do. Are you the last of your kind here? Oh, jeez. Wow.
My people are still uneasy. All brats, they have to die.
Yeah, we agree, but they're all gone now. They're all gone. Right there. Yeah, we did the thing for you. You're welcome. They're all gone, right? I don't know what that is. Don't want to find out the wrong way, or the hard way rather. Let's go ahead and grab this. Are we not done? Can he still smell them? This is still a thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. And then in the next arena, you have to fight 4 of them at once. All right, this strategy is working, I think. Oh my goodness, I was just joking. I was just joking. Okay. All right, you know what? If we manage, and we've taken down the littles. Oh my goodness. I mean, seriously, it was all a joke. This is crazy. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. What? Maybe this is just a bad dream. Yeah, because you know, we've got projectiles coming from all sides, and all right. I'm trying here. I am doing my bestest. Well, swing and a miss. Oh my God, they're coming back. Okay, all right, well, we got these guys back again. The old underground poppers. Maybe that'll do some good for us. I'm just trying to stay mobile, if I'm being totally honest. Oh my goodness. We certainly were. We certainly were stopped. But it was not without reward. Lots of loot. Lots of experience. I do think that you start that arena battle fresh every time. I do think that there's probably more to explore in that zone. And I am definitely open to going back and checking that out a little bit more, seeing what I can see. Now, I know we lost quite a bit. Conceivably, we could warp back to that area and maybe just go right in there without kicking off the battle and picking up our prize, right? Our fallen prize, which I didn't look at the time. I'll see it again when I review the footage. I would imagine we had around 10,000 resources again, which, you know, we could pop into some of these things to enhance things even more, right? But tell you what, that was the thing that happened. That's what I'm willing to say about that at this time. I think it went on a little bit long. That weapon better be one of the most epic weapons in the game. I'll tell you that much. Was definitely not prepared for that. But I think VOIN has so much going for it. I don't know if it's still on sale. But this game is not going to set you back a lot. I think it does have a lot going for it. So anyway, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and just a perfect Halloween. Whether you are spending it inside with a coffee, just kind of watching the wind blow the trees. Maybe you're gonna play Magic the Gathering on your tablet there, right? Are you like me? Maybe answer the door, put some candy in the bags, look at the costumes. What a time out there. And maybe you're doing something completely different, and that's cool too, as long as it's fun for you. We'll do this again sometime soon, okay? We'll get together and play a roguelike or a roguelite, because of course we will. Come on. That's what we do every time out here, because they're the best. And you're the best. Really appreciate all the support. Appreciate you hanging out. And we'll see you next time out there. Goodbye.